Man, a couple things that I want to touch. You know, one thing that's been on my heart is the statements that Bernard made, where he'll decide if I'm going to finish or if I should continue boxing after this fight. He don't decide that. My coach does, my team does, everybody that, you know, grinds with me day in and day out, that's who decides, and ultimately God decides, not him. Nobody was telling him when to stop boxing. You know, he stopped boxing at, 45, so kudos to him.
For those that don't know what's going on, Ryan Garcia is addressing a comment that Bernard Hopkins has said during the interview about he'll determine after Ryan Garcia's fight coming up whether or not Ryan Garcia should or should not still be fighting. That's exactly what he said, cut and dry. And Ryan Garcia did not like it. He already addressed it on social media, and now he's doing it at the pre-fight press conference. And he don't seem to be too happy about it, but let's see what else he got to say.
But he don't determine that. And another thing I want to touch on is, you know, Oscar saying that, you know, we misinterpret, you know, what they say. It's plain English. I didn't hear anybody speaking any language I don't know.
Look at Oscar's face. He looks like he could just rip Bernard Hopkins' head off right about now, because this could have been avoided and B-Hop would have just kept his mouth shut. Nobody asked B-Hop whether or not he had the ability to make Ryan Garcia fight or retire. Nobody asked him anything relatively close to that. So why in the world would he make that statement? But let's see. Let's see what else Ryan Garcia has to say.
So, you know, it's very clear to me that, you know, they're backing this guy to beat me just like they thought Duno was going to beat me. He was the next Filipino star. They saying he's the next Mexican star. And, you know, he also said that, you know, he calls out on the bullshit, the lies. Man, last time I checked, he said he never lose to a white boy, and then Joe Smith Jr. knocked him out of the ring. Last time I checked, Joe Smith Jr. was white. So, you know, they be lying. So at the end of the day, you know, I'll come to show what I bring, and I'm laser focused, and that's where this confidence comes from. Thank God for everything, and all praise to the Most High, Jesus Christ. Thank you.
Now, I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna take long with this. In my opinion, Ryan Garcia has every right to be pissed with Golden Boy. Things have been shaky really for the last couple of years now. This didn't start this year with the whole Tank Davis fight. You know, he made a big deal about Oscar De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins not being there at the post-fight press conference after he lost. But Eric Gomez was in attendance. So they did have, and that's the president of Golden Boy. So it was a Golden Boy figurehead at the post-fight press conference. Just we're normally used to seeing Oscar De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins. Now, with that being said, ever since Oscar De La Hoya came out and said that Virgil Ortiz was the brightest up-and-coming star he had in his stable, things have been shaky between him and Ryan Garcia. Now, according to Ryan, what he said at the press conference a few minutes ago is that they've been basically lining him up to lose, which I don't understand why he would say that. To me, that's weirdo stuff, because if anything, maybe Virgil Ortiz might be the best fighter. But far as that golden egg type boy, you know, that golden boy image type dude, that's Ryan Garcia. He's the one with the biggest ability to put behinds in the seats that they have, especially since Canelo has left. He's the one that was being groomed to be that star, that superstar, that megastar after Canelo, not Virgil Ortiz. I think what Oscar had meant the whole time, Virgil has the most potential boxing-wise, which I would agree. But now at this point, with Virgil Ortiz having his health issues, you can't even really say that now. But Golden Boy's in trouble. They need Ryan Garcia. And from what we've seen over the last couple months, him spending time with Floyd Mayweather, which is funny because that's somebody it felt like he couldn't stand. Ryan probably up out of here. And Bernard Hopkins, you putting your foot in your mouth definitely didn't help the cause. That's pretty much all I got to tell this head busting boxers on Fight Doctor. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Hit me up in the comment section, let me know, what do you think? Should Ryan Garcia stay with Golden Boy? It kind of seems like they're not supporting him. It's hard to say though. Things is getting so murky, you know, with the attitudes and stuff, because Ryan really hasn't been that close with Oscar. Like I said, last 2 or 3 years he's made that comment. But hit me up in the comment section, let me know what you think. This head busting boxers on Fight Doctor. I am out.